7 minutes. The title, Strive. Let's give him a warm hand. Mike.
As some of you may know, I did not start my high school career at Brazier Middle College. I attended my Mauldin High School for my first 2.5 years. I did like Mauldin, but the only problem I had is that it was too large. I didn't want to be just another number. And after talking to some friends that attended Brazier, I decided that Brazier would be the best fit for me. And after a vigorous interrogation from my assistant principal, I was accepted into the sophomore class. When I first came to Brazier, I can honestly say I was not at the top of the class. But I came here striving for something better and different. I knew that I wanted to do something big in my life. I knew that I wanted to go to college. But I had some struggles knowing which way to go or who to even talk to about it. When I came here, I was under a lot more structure. The teachers knew my name within the first few days. The administration, they know who you are. And the principal, he gets out and interacts and knows every one of your grades. Tends to tell you. But in return, I made much better grades. I became captain of the basketball team and was selected as a member of student ambassadors. Now I know those aren't the most prestigious activities to be involved in, but for me, they made a big difference in my attitude and my outlook for college. I was doing things that I had never done before. I was even asked to take charge of the service project to raise canned goods for a food pantry called God's Pantry. These were activities that made a big impact on me. I knew that eventually I would graduate from high school, but I was worried about what kind of grades I would have. And now, I can honestly say that when I walk out the doors of Brazier, I will have a 3.0. And that is good for me, because I really worked hard for my grades, and I was challenged in every class that I had. Also, I learned more than just studying skills. I learned how to actually enjoy school. I learned even though school revolves around grades, it isn't the only thing you can take away from it. I've gained self-confidence, which when I first arrived, I didn't really have. Now, there was one thing I had a problem with this year, and that is after a weekend of work and chilling with the fellas, trying to get to a class at 8 o'clock in the morning on the far part of the building just seemed to be the biggest struggle I had. And I can honestly remember every love tap my teacher would give me as I walked through the class late. Again. But all jokes aside, one thing I was worried about was senior project. This year I built a canoe. I had never done anything like this before. I had not even built a birdhouse. So this was a bit of a stretch for me. One main thing I did learn was better communication skills. My mentor, he lived 2 states away. And while I was used to texting and the occasional phone call, he was used to emails. And emails with proper letterheads and no BRBs or LOLs. A few weeks ago when my principal approached me in the hall and asked me to speak today, I said yes. Of course, I couldn't really say no to the principal. But I didn't really know how difficult it would be. By that I mean, how do I sum up my 2.5 years here at Brazier in a simple 5 minutes? The main thing I can say about Brazier is that I'm not just another number. I'm Michael. I know my teachers and they know me. I have a better sense of self-respect. And now, when we leave this school, when we have accomplished our first goal of graduating high school, we will strive for something new. We'll graduate from college, and after that, we'll strive for something even bigger. Because one thing that Brazier has taught me is that when you strive for your goals, you really can accomplish more than you ever thought. Thank you.